Hey, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism. I am late. Hey, Teresa, I see you. Let me put the link in the chat. Let me know if you see it. Um, Let me know if you see it. If not, I'll go the other route. But good evening. I hope everyone is doing okay. Let me see if she sees the link. Hey, Pammy, how are you? I'm on a little later than usual. You don't see it? Okay, give me 1 second, Teresa. 1 second. On a little later than usual because I was tired today. I had to take a nap and I overslept. After our walk today, I had to make a couple other runs. Okay. I had to make a couple of other runs. And then when I got home, I was out like a light. Glad you guys are doing good. Glad you guys are doing good. Let me see. If I got another. Oh, there's Teresa. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. I wondered, I thought I missed it. Glad you were late. Yep, nope, I am here. I just had to get that nap out because I had to make another run after the walk, and then by the time we left there, it was like, okay, I got in the house, and that's all she wrote. Let me get this out my system right now. How you doing today, Teresa?
Doing good, but dealing with the rain.
Oh, it's raining. Okay, we're supposed to have some. It looked like it was gonna rain today, but it was actually a pretty mild, nice day today. I think we got in the high 50s, if I'm not mistaken, but it was a beautiful day to do the autism walk, and that was beautiful. Next week is supposed to be warming up, I believe. Yep. How's David doing?
Doing good. He's in his room.
He's in his room. Okay. Yeah, I had something, and it'll come to me in a minute. Um, okay, so I am streaming from DeAndre's page, all for DeAndre. So hey, if you're over there, the main page, Autism and Us, and as well as inside the group. Now, if you are viewing this from inside the group and you like to say hi, you're gonna need to open up the video, and that'll bring you to the live chat. Otherwise, if you comment in the group under the video, I may not see it. But if you're on the main page, I'll see it. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
I do not like it this early. 81. Oh, you guys had some beautiful weather. Oh my goodness. That's Kansas, right? That's up there with you guys, ain't it, Teresa?
No,
No. What were
no.
you today?
Um, Cloudy and raining.
I mean, what was the temperature though?
Um, Probably about. I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, yeah, they 81 degrees. I think we are supposed to get up in the 70s next week. I'm gonna have to look that up again. I know I've seen something that said 79, but we'll see. Hey there, homeschool piece. How's everything? Spencer says 70s and overcast. Okay. Yeah, we had a little bit of an overcast too, but it wasn't um it was it was nice. The temperature was pretty nice. Mm-mm. Um I turned on my already 81. Well, I guess so, huh? Yeah, yeah, I guess so. I can't wait to say that. Turn on the AC. You got yours blowing, Teresa?
No, we have it off.
You have it off. 70 and stormy weather where I'm at. Okay. Rainy,
Where are
rainy,
they?
rainy.
Where is homeschool piece from?
Where are you located? What state homeschool? Same. AC. Yeah, I can't wait for those days. Yes, doing good, doing good. Had a beautiful day today. It's a little exhausted, but doing good. Doing good. Okay, yeah, it was something that I wanted to discuss. Now I have to find it. I have fog brain right now. Let me see if I can. Um, so anyway, I'm looking for this. Anybody else doing autism walk this month, or have you done one? Oh goodness. I'm looking, you guys. Give me a second. If I can't find it here, we'll go to Plan B. Yeah, I was just thinking about it too, and can't think about it now. Okay, you're in Texas, outskirts of Houston.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Texas is always hot, isn't it? Or you do get some snow, a little bit. My AC has been going in my car for almost really 2 months. Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Hi, Sue Walls. How are you? Houston gets hot. Okay, let me go back here. Let me see. Okay, well, let's see if we can find something then. It'll probably come to me after I start talking. So what did David do today?
Nothing. We stayed home from church today
Okay.
because
Y'all just kind of
his
chilled.
hip has been hurting.
Y'all just kind of chilled out today, huh?
Yeah.
I am looking for something in here. Okay. Well, we'll figure something out. um, it's hot most of the time. Oh yeah, hey Michelle, I feel you. Mine is not as bad as it was, but yeah, I understand. Oh, there's Mr. Charles. Yes, I am late. Let me put the link in here.
I figure when you weren't on at 4, I'm like, oh wait, she had that walk today.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she'll come on eventually.
yeah. So yeah, I had to be a little late, just a little bit.
And then
Ow.
that's when I saw the notification, Autism and Us online. I was like, oh, cool, yes.
So for those of you, if you are new listening in, what this is all about is just another way for us to socialize, come together, share journeys, information uh, with one another. If you have a question, you can throw it in the chat. If you can answer a question, feel you are more than welcome. That's what it's all about. Us supporting one another. Uh, so sometimes we have a topic and other times we don't, but no matter, we are here and just let us know how you doing. And if you want to come up, if you have something you like to share, you are more than welcome. Just let me know you'd like to come up on the panel. If the sun is shining, I am sweating. I feel you. Oh, I used to get them really, really, really bad. In the summer, they are the worst because they start from the neck and like work the way down. It's like radiating. Oh my God, the sweat. Hey, Mr. Charles.
Hey, Mr.
Hey
Charles.
everyone. Hey, I'm going to move to where I can be a little more visible. I'm going to
Hey,
go back
Susan.
downstairs to where I was.
Hey, how are
Hi,
you?
Susan. And hi,
Hey, Susan.
Teresa. And hi, Nita. Hi, everyone. I'm going to go back
Mr.
downstairs
Charles, you didn't have a comment about your shirt.
so I can be more visible there than I was.
He's trying to find him a spot. We
How
went
you
to the zoo
doing?
today, then to the Tulip Fest. Okay, awesome. Nice little trip. Tiptoe through the tulips.
Okay. So there we are. Yeah, set it up with this stand that I have my iPad that Cindy's friend Janicia, who, she always gets us something nice, and she got me this one year for our anniversary.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So how are you doing, Susan?
I am doing fine. You never contacted me about your shirt.
Oh, it crossed my mind the other day, and then I forgot about it again. I gotta get in touch with you. I got your number, so I can get in touch with you. I just need to
I
do it.
forgot I have been extremely busy. So I hadn't been able to send anything.
I know the
Yeah,
feeling. Um, so
but
much walking, my hips are killing me. Okay. So you didn't tiptoe through those tulips.
yeah,
I'm ready to go
yeah.
to the zoo myself. What do you want, DeAndre?
A couple of weeks, I got actually back to back procedure in my eyes. Going to do the left eye 1 week, the right eye the other week. The ophthalmologist, I've noticed my vision has gotten a little hazy lately, and the ophthalmologist said the cataracts are growing back. So he's going to do a laser procedure in my left eye on the 27th, and then the right eye on May 4th.
Okay. Okay. Well, we wish you very successful cataract surgery.
Yeah. I had the surgery back in 2021. So now they're starting to go back. This will be a laser thing they're going to do that should fix that. Hopefully, Cindy's going to drive me all the way from here to Norwalk, which is about an hour drive. Might be more than that though in rush hour traffic.
No on for me. I'm too So, Susan, what have you guys been up to? How's Awareness Month going for you?
Everything is going fine. We're having lunch in the park. We have an Autism in the Park on Friday. Yeah.
Right. That sounds good. What's on the menu?
Everybody is bringing, you can bring a lunch or either we'll provide like a light snack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
I forget, you told us where you were from, Susan, but I've forgotten.
Winston-Salem.
Okay. Oh, yeah. North Carolina. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where Cindy's cousin Demetrius lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And actually, I have a stepdaughter who lives in Greensboro. So, yeah.
Greensboro.
Not far from there. Yeah.
Now, are you guys walking, Susan? Doing any autism walks? No.
I ain't seen that. I know it's some events, and we went to an event on last Saturday, and like I say, I think we'll be going to Charlotte and Greensboro, going to different outings.
Well, that'll be nice. Yeah, Cindy and I lived in Charlotte for 2 years there before we moved up here to Connecticut. So yeah.
Okay, Pammy. Salem, my dream place.
Yeah.
So Winston-Salem, that's one or twin towns?
It's one city. It was two cities that merged into one many years ago, and Winston and Salem merged together, became Winston-Salem. And so it's one city. But there's the Tri-City area there: Winston-Salem, High Point, and Greensboro.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter used to live in High Point. Now she's in Greensboro.
Mm-hmm.
High Point is another city here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Tri-City area.
They changed the walk here to August, so Ralph won't go now. Okay. Yeah, I think we have usually the walk at the zoo is in September, I want to say. So there'll be another one. There are several going on right now, but the widely known walks around here. So I think we have, and Autism Speaks usually does one in Michigan, but different locations. And I'm not sure what city they'll be in this year.
No, leave on her.
I'm trying to find, Susan, where I wrote down your number, and I wrote it down somewhere here. Let me just keep looking, and I'm sure I'll find it. I wrote it down in one of these envelopes here, I think. Oh, no, here's where I wrote it. I see it. Okay, I got it.
Oh, in August.
I think, I'm not sure this is it. No, this is not, that's not your number. That's a different thing. That's a Zoom number, not a phone number. I know your number is a 336 number. It's the same area code as my stepdaughter is in 336. Oh, here we go. I got it. Okay, I have the whole
You found
information.
that.
Yeah. Kim
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna also make it some do another shirt design. I got my shirt for the team for today, but I'm gonna do another shirt design probably towards the end of the month when this event is over, and then
I
I'll
gotta
get you all one.
I gotta get me another coffee mug because the Autism and Us coffee mug I had got broken.
Yeah, I have about 3 of them with the that's broken too. Okay, I'll get you one. I'll get you one.
But
I gotta get me another one too.
But yeah, Susan, Kim is my stepdaughter by my previous marriage. Her mother died back in 2010, and Cindy was good friends with her mother.
So now we are talking about exactly 100 degrees, huh? So we're talking about outdoors. That's a good topic. How are you guys loved ones, young and older? How do they like the outdoors? Are they more inside or more outside individuals?
I liked the outdoors as long as the weather was at least tolerable. I won't say it had to be warm, just say it had to be tolerable.
Tolerable.
And then I like now it's 9 degrees now. That's not warm, but it's tolerable. It's supposed to be 21 tomorrow, and let's see, it's supposed to get to 21 tomorrow. It's supposed to get to 24 on Tuesday and 26 on Wednesday. So that's warm.
Okay. So, Mr. Charles, what about David? Is he indoor, outdoor?
Indoor. He's more indoor.
Indoor. He likes the
Yeah,
indoor.
the sun don't like him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about his sensitive skin condition.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. Susan, what about your babies?
Well, my son liked to go out. My daughter, she rather stay in.
Okay.
Until she got some money. On Friday, she like to go.
And then she ready to go.
She like to shop.
Okay, let's see what hey Tara, how are you? I have a question. My daughter is very angry, diagnosed autism and severe learning difficulties. She attacks quite a lot. She's 10, nearly 11. She started, her period and has been given the injection to stop periods. She only leaves the house when the sun is shining and in winter wants to be in her bed.
Yeah.
Sounds like a combination of, and I'm not a doctor now, but it sounds like a little bit like depression, maybe some sort of depression. And is she verbal? You saying she attacks quite a lot? What are you guys' thoughts?
Yeah. I know when I was growing up, my aggression was driven by two things. But again, I'm level 1, so that my story is different from other people's stories. But it was driven by two things: my frustration over not being able to fit in with my peers, and my jealousy of my sister because she made friends so easily. And of course, my parents couldn't get answers really about me because so little was known about autism then.
And what I would ask, is she in any type of behavioral therapy? It sounds like she needs to work on, especially if she's, just wants to be in the bed a lot. And stop it. Is she in any type of, behavioral therapy? Maybe they can help her work through what is going on. And if she's verbal or nonverbal, that could make a difference. What are your thoughts, Susan?
I think about hormonal. She says she just came on a period,
Oh
and
yeah.
also if she's non-verbal, then a lot of kids, they feel like you don't understand them, and in certain ways, even if they're verbal, and you may they understand differently than you do. So whatever you say, they may not catch on, and it's meaning something different to them, and that gets them, they act out. But like I said, when they're not verbal, then you worry about, you know are they understanding, do they know what they,
Trying to
and it's hard.
communicate.
It's hard.
Hmm.
You have to determine. I mean, mine, they're very verbal, but if certain things, my daughter, she gets all out of whack, especially
Yeah,
hormonal time. That
yeah, it
time.
can be. It can. Communication is two-way, and communication problems tend to be in both directions because sometimes it can be difficult for a child on the spectrum because again, as we grow up, we learn a lot of things that we were slow to learn as we were growing up, but eventually we do learn them, and we do learn to be able to communicate with people better. But there are things that we'll tend to take things more literally than they're meant, and then sometimes we have difficulty communicating our needs to others, even if we're fully verbal. I mean, the child may have difficulty communicating his needs to those around him.
Now, piggybacking off what Susan is saying about her hormones, are there attacks, happening when she gets her period? Is that the only time? Because that might right there be the issue. So every time you probably have to try something, the therapy or whatever, works when it's that time of the month to help calm the attacks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sometimes you can change the atmosphere. You can
okay.
change the atmosphere. Um, say if they don't like the living room, maybe they'll like the bedroom or so. You just change the atmosphere because it may be something in that space that ticks that does they don't agree with.
Yeah, yeah.
Going outside, going in certain rooms.
Jaden would live outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, DeAndre is indoor and outdoor. Hey, Candy, how are you?
Maybe.
Hey,
If
Candy.
anyone else want to chime in with Tara's uh, question, feel free. Maybe you have a suggestion. Okay, she's
Partially verbal.
partial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
probably why all
mm,
this everything is going on.
yeah. She won't go to school. Hasn't been in a year and only just started leaving the house. Now the sun is out. Wow.
Yeah.
You wanted
Yeah.
to add something, Mr. Charles?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's that I think explains. She's partially verbal. Can't really communicate her needs or
Mhm.
what's behind her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
What she's angry about.
Mhm.
My son only have a few friends, so we do group. You do group, okay?
I think that message trailed off there.
Yeah. We have the disability team helping, but they are also saying it's the hormones.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, yep. That
Mhm.
that could be it right there.
I know because my daughter does.
Yeah, those periods.
And she's not on the shot, so she does it. And
How
she's
do you
grown
how
now.
do you how do you handle that when Because I know you know when her periods come in. Do you do something special to help, you know, calm her? Just let her be.
She just want to be. She
She
wanna.
just want to be.
She want to be. She's pretty much. She takes care of herself,
Okay.
and
Yeah, because
she's
she's
never.
older.
She, huh?
Because she's
Yeah.
older than me.
Yeah, I mean, from time when she started to now, she takes care.
Okay.
She's always been able to. I taught her, and she's.
Okay. Good. Good.
That's good. Yeah.
Mhm. Communication could be the issue, plus a
Mm-hmm.
hormonal imbalance. But yes, I would check for some type of depression. Yeah.
Yeah, because if she's in the bed and not wanting to get out the bed or in the room,
That
Yeah.
almost sounds like. I'm not stressing the word almost though. Almost sounds like seasonal affective disorder. I mean, I actually in Virginia, I knew a lady who had seasonal affective disorder. I remember one time I was talking with her and she was describing some things, and I asked her, "Do you have seasonal affective disorder?" And she said, "Yes, she did."
I've
So
never heard of
That's
that.
what
you're
she was
right. I,
describing.
I was about to ask them. Can you elaborate a little bit on what that is
Well,
exactly?
people who basically they can't function or they have very extreme difficulty functioning during the winter, during the fall and winter months, and then in the spring and summer months they're doing okay, but it's just the fall and winter months they're especially you get deep into the short days, the long nights and short days they have difficulty functioning.
And that sounds about what Tara was saying. She's in the bed in the winter. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Kelly, how are
Hi,
you?
Kelly.
I didn't know you. Hope you had fun today. Yes, I enjoyed the walk today. It was a beautiful thing. The community showed out. I was a little late. I was an hour late this evening, but I had to come home and take a nap.
I imagine you would. Yeah, I wondered whether the meeting would be on given the walk because I saw the pictures that you posted from it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was nice. The video that you posted, and
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah,
I,
it
I
was
noticed
really
that
nice.
last week there was a meeting, and I didn't think there was going to be one because of Easter.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't okay.
No, no, I didn't do a meeting on Easter. No.
No, okay. I thought I
Um,
saw that there had been one. Okay.
mhm. Maybe if she verbal, maybe social skills and speech therapy. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Social skills definitely would, yeah, would help. She's
Yes.
angry every day. Oh no, poor baby.
And it sounds like frustration, maybe a large part of that frustration with inability to communicate, with not being understood and not understanding what others are trying to communicate to her too.
Hmm. I was blessed with a son, and my son dad jumped in, so all that boy stuff he takes care of. I can't even begin to figure out how to deal with certain things. Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
Maybe check and see if there are side effects from the meds they give her to stop her period. Yeah,
It is. It
Mm-hmm.
is.
yep, yep.
It
That's
It's
is.
another
worth
solution.
checking on all the from what she said. It sounded as though the problem goes back to before she ever took the medication. So
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, because she gets the shot, I believe she said. Jordan doesn't do well outside. Okay, he's more indoory. My son's the same exact way. He likes to stay indoors in the winter and outside when the sun comes up. But what was that again, Mr. Charles? You said sounds like
yeah,
seasonal.
seasonal affective disorder or SAD. That's again people who have great difficulty functioning and when the days get short in late fall and early winter, and are able to function best in spring and summer when the days are longer.
Okay, Candy says, ever think about homeschooling and just sitting up stuff 2 days a week? Okay. Yeah, that could be. Is she in school, Tara? She can smile and laugh and in a second cry and start throwing and hitting.
That
Yeah.
sounds like depression. What about
Right.
anxiety? What y'all think about that?
Yeah, that could be a part of it too.
Because our daughter, I just put her on medication, anxiety medication. She's never been on any medications at all. And she has really we've been getting into it, she's been very combative. And I was like, no, we're not finna do this. She bigger than me too. No, she taller than me. I'm like, no, we ain't doing that. But she's
Mm-mm.
never hitting or any violent or anything, but she gets mad. And I put on that medication, and she's kind of
Good.
laid
It
back.
work. It works. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think
Hey, Yana
anxiety.
B.
Hey, Yana, I think that anxiety is another angle here too, because I remember my mom when she and I did a lot of talking in her last years of her life. A lot of reminiscing about things from my childhood that she remembered. One of the things she remembers particularly from my teenage years, was I always seemed very uptight, and I was constantly and so what you're saying about the anxiety, absolutely true with me. In my high school and at first in my college days as well.
Now, Mr. Charles, let me ask you this, and maybe you can share this on your live on Tuesday. Medications back in the day. What types? I know you probably weren't on any, but what types of medications were used to kind of help the kids who had issues?
Well, the only real things, and they had sedatives then. The only time really I took a sedative was before going to the dentist's office.
Okay.
The Novocaine seemed to trigger, panic attacks. What I now realize were panic attacks. They didn't realize that's what they were then, but I now, looking back, when I read Temple Grandin's book, Thinking in Pictures, that's when and she described panic attacks during her adolescence. That's when I realized that's what those things were that I had during my adolescence. Same thing.
Okay. Michelle says, I know I would be so nervous when I was on mine that people would bully me. It was very nerve wracking. I could not really voice it correctly, so I can only imagine how hard it can be to get that point across. Yeah. I want to homeschool, but because my younger son has autism nonverbal, they saying it's too much for me and saying it's a bad decision. Who is that? Is that the school making that choice or
Yeah, who is they?
right?
Um,
I know. I was in the same boat right there with Sandy with my son. When he was in 8th grade, he wanted to be homeschooled, and his teacher said, "No, David, you can't." And I told her the same thing. I was like, "There's no way I can't homeschool my son. Not with all that curriculum that they have and all that. And if I want to get him back into school, into public school, they have to do the re-evaluate him again."
the thing is, though, in Tara's case, you got the fact that her daughter has been refusing to go to school.
Yeah, he was the
So,
same way. He was the same
yeah,
way. He refused to go to school and all that. My son was the same way too. He just
yeah.
refused to go to school and all that. But then I told him, if you want to get a good job or work somewhere, he wanted to work with his aunt and at not McDonald's, Jack in the Box. And my sister told him, if you want to work here with me, you got to go to school every day. Don't give your mom a hard time. and you need to graduate with a high school diploma. And he
Yeah.
Yeah.
goes, okay,
Well,
I'll go to
sometimes,
school now.
yeah. Sometimes, I mean, if you can handle homeschool, because sometimes parents do very well because
Hmm.
you're setting your own curriculum. Um, Now there's two things. You have the virtual school that works directly with the public school, so you're on
Mhm.
the school system schedule.
Yeah.
But if you do full homeschool, you're on your own uh, schedule, and you can do things as it works out for you. But yeah, some it works for some, and some people it just doesn't work.
Yeah, the virtual school idea is probably might be the answer here if that's available where Tara is.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So Tara, do you guys have virtual school? Candy says try teas and do little special things to make her comfortable regularly. Okay. Yeah, those teas are nice, calming tea.
thing thing is, with David, and the same is true with me. You get a child who's high enough on the spectrum. I mean, David sounds like he's level one. Like I am, level two. Okay, but probably high on the level one end of level two. Probably I would say, and so he can understand. I need to do this in order to achieve that. Um, and if on the other hand, if Tara's daughter isn't able to get that connection, then that type of logic ain't going to work with her.
Okay, she's been giving her vitamin D. So that's a good thing. I mean, um you haven't seen any like major changes with the vitamins around that time. Okay, from the UK.
In the
Okay.
UK, okay, yeah,
All right. They don't know what you can handle. Right. That's what I'm saying. How can they tell
Mhm.
you that?
hi Beth.
Hey,
Hi,
Beth.
Beth.
That's awesome. You all enjoyed the walk. Yes, it was a beautiful walk. Awesome turnout. The community showed up and showed out. So, and when you do those walks, you get that good feeling. It feels good to look around you and see, the community just walking for a cause, for a great cause. So yes, are you doing a walk, Yana B? I know I said she's home anyway and missing school stuff, so let me homeschool. Right, right. If she's home anyway, you might as well be able to do that. Oh, okay. Your walk is next Saturday. All right.
Okay,
Just stop by to say hello. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. You too.
you
Thank
too,
you.
Yana.
She just started the meds last month because of her angry outbursts. They thought they could help. So I guess maybe they should. Have you seen any type of difference, or maybe an adjustment might be needed? I just feel lost and scared of my own daughter, and it's not right for her. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah, she definitely needs somebody who can pinpoint what's going on. Yana B says homeschool is the best. Yes, Yana B is a homeschool mom of two boys. There are special lights that are used for seasonal affective disorder. Really? Okay, like those low lights or something. That's interesting.
That's good to know about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Kelly. You'll have to tell us more about those lights. Take care. Have a beautiful evening. You too.
You too, Yana.
Michelle says, I don't know how it works in the UK, but it's easy here to change to homeschool if you follow their rules. They had no say in if I homeschool my boys. Right, I don't understand that. How can they tell you not to do it? It's your child.
Yeah, but in some other countries, they absolutely can, and so
Candy says ABA. So Tara, in the UK, do you guys have ABA therapy type programs? Tara might maybe anxiety. Okay. You are describing my Jordan to a T. We pulled him from school because of behavioral issues and anxiety. He was very angry. Yeah. My support worker and disability. Oh, that's who told you. Okay.
yeah, and I mean, you got to look at the whole picture of what's best for a child. In my case, of course, when I was growing up, homeschooling wasn't really available, but it and it was just as well because school afforded me some opportunities uh, to socialize to some extent. My being way ahead of my peers in math afforded me opportunities to help other kids with their math, and that uh, gave me some socializing with others.
Yeah, Tara, now you're not wrong per se, but yes, we are in the US and you're probably looking more for parents' perspectives in the UK. But you are welcome and you can, see what we do different over here.
In fact, we have people in this group from all over the world.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what part of the UK you're from. I was over there in 1998, and the countryside there is beautiful. I'm not sure where you're from there, but anyway, I'm sure know, But again, it's always even people live here in the states. It's always good to have some connection with a local group
Yeah.
because a local group knows what the laws are locally, what facilities are available locally, what resources. That's the thing I was looking for. Also, even knowing the doctors locally.
I did virtual for Jordan for 2 years, worked for Jordan, and he did graduate. Awesome.
That's very good.
Vitamin D should be taken with K as well. Okay. Um, if you give her vitamin D, Sammy, come on out of there. If you give her vitamin D, please also give vitamin K too. Jill and I have our autism luncheon this Saturday. Super excited to see the other moms. Sorry, Mr. Charles. The other mom.
Yeah, yeah.
They
No,
always have something for the mommies.
well, that's good though.
Yeah. Yes, enjoy, Kelly. Them lights are good to know about, definitely. Yes. Yes, definitely are. No, never heard of that. Hey Ramona, how are you?
Hi,
Yeah,
Ramona.
I had your shirts ready to go. I thought I was gonna see you. How are you doing? But I see you've been busy as usual, doing the doggone thing out there in Pontiac, and that's what I'm talking about. Ramona is another one of our beautiful ladies who is on the move here in Michigan, in the city of Pontiac. She is doing and has done and hosted several events. I will most definitely. Oh, you coming? Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait to see you. Um, little town called. Have you heard of that, Mister?
Barrow and Furness. I can look it up on the map. Look it up on Google. In fact, I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
Barrow and Furness. Let's see.
There's a special SAD light you can buy to elevate the mood of not getting much sun. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Kelly. SAD light. You guys remember that. I've got a lot of information that's helped me. Thank you. You're welcome. And you're always welcome. Always welcome here. But yeah, I do understand a lot of times you want to find your community locally, like Mr. Charles said, to get valid information. But you're always welcome. Some kids are what we call visual learners. Even lecture never worked. Lectures never worked. I was ready to sleep instead of listening. So I couldn't finish.
All right, so I see Barrow and Furness is on the west coast of England, north of Liverpool.
Sammy, come in here.
So
Yeah.
never been to that part of England. Just when I went there with my late second wife, Heloise, we went to London, and we also take a trip out to the Cotswolds, got to see Shakespeare's birthplace, but we didn't get to the west coast.
Okay. So Michelle tells Tara, just continue to be a mama bear for your daughter and things will fall in place.
They
Yes.
will.
I had a friend that suffered from the disorder. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Charles, just hold on to my shirt, please. See you next week. Okay, yeah, I had a team shirt. I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna have to get you another one. Um, I just let them know that I'll be doing another design in a couple after the event, and then I'm gonna get all of you guys a shirt. Okay, love y'all. Love you too, and see you
Okay.
next week.
Okay, you have a good week, Ramona.
I already feel connected to you, Tara. I know what you are going through. Yep. See, Tara, you're always welcome.
Yeah, yeah,
Beth says, I think they have ABA in UK, but mostly privately funded. Think they have something called PBS, positive behaviors. Okay. Which uses some ABA concepts. Okay.
yeah,
Not too much different, you know. I was actually hyperactive until they switched me to AP English, higher math. So, yeah, now that everything mostly virtual, maybe it's good for her. Yes.
yeah.
Yep, you never know. I don't know if she mentioned, do they have virtual classes in UK, Tara? Thank you all. It's 2 a.m. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
5 a.m.
of course, yeah, because it's a 5 hour time
Yeah.
difference here in England. So
You are
yeah,
so welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah. Wow. 2 a.m.
yeah.
Really?
Well, great to have you with us, Tara.
Yes. Great to have you. Okay, you guys. We're at our last few minutes, so we will get through our final thoughts of the evening. And if you have any good news to share, feel free. Any upcoming news, feel free to share. Just want to share a positive thought. And we will start with Teresa this evening. And anyone in the chat, if you want to share anything, feel free. We have a couple more
Ooh.
minutes before sign off.
To stay
Teresa,
cool
final
and
thought.
stay warm.
Stay stay cool and stay warm, you say?
Yeah, and protect those babies.
Okay, okay. Uh, Susan, any final
Um,
thoughts for the evening?
I'm gonna try to learn more about that seasonal disorder because
Yes.
I have never heard about that. I've never.
Yeah, me too.
Look
Too.
look up SAD.
Yep,
Okay.
and the lights.
Yeah,
Kelly mentioned the lights, so yes.
I may have that. I don't be liking to go outside after.
Anything will help. And vitamin D and vitamin K. Good information. Carter will be double digits and through that. All right. Share your page again, Susan. I'm glad I caught the chat. You too, Kelly. Share your page.
My page.
Yeah, your Facebook page.
So Carter is about to turn 10. Me, well, I'm not about to turn, but before the end of the year, I'll turn 80.
All right.
Great. The 5,000K.
Yes. All right. Tell everybody what your Facebook page is, Susan.
Time Out for Autism.
Time Out for Autism, you guys. So make sure you guys follow. Hey, Sammy.
I'm going to write that down. Time Out for Autism.
We're on Tuesdays from 6:30 to from 6 o'clock to 7:30.
They do a Zoom call. So if anybody wants to join in, wonderful group of ladies, great information. If you have something you want to share, especially those parents who are in the Carolinas, if you are around and in listening ear, make sure you check out Time Out for Autism, right?
Time Out for Autism.
Time Out for Autism.
Now, which day of the week you said that was?
Huh?
Which day of the week you said that was?
On Tuesdays.
Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Normally, I wouldn't be able. The only reason I'm going to be able to make it do my live that Tuesday that we talked about, which is not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday of next week, is that our congregation's meetings are switched that week. So I'll be going to a meeting on Wednesday night instead of Tuesday night that week. So
And then
Tuesday is open.
This Tuesday, Mr. Charles will be doing a focus live.
Not this Tuesday. The following Tuesday.
Okay,
That's
next
what I was
week.
just saying. Yeah.
I got okay. Let me write that down because I was thinking it's this Tuesday.
Yeah, no, this Tuesday I have a congregation meeting to attend, and I have a part to conduct at that meeting. So it wouldn't be possible for me to do it this Tuesday. But the following Tuesday, though, our meetings are switched to a different night that week. Just that week. So
you're going to do your focus live on the 21st, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Charles, you guys will be on April 21st at 7 p.m. to do his focus live. And I'm going to try to make it. But, I'll be running with DeAndre with his boxing. So I'll be late if I do come in. But yes, wonderful group of ladies. And like I said, if any of you in earshot listening to the video, if you are in the Carolinas, that's the place to be, especially, and they do events and outings. So, okay.
Yeah, we're having I say this. We're having a lady that she goes into the schools and teaches the teachers how to take care of an autistic or how to teach an autistic child. And also she's coming to talk with us. I mean, that's all over the world about the IEPs and the steps, what you take and what to ask and what not to ask for. And, so
that would be also, you guys, that'll be a good conversation for us to talk about teacher certification. Should all teachers. Yeah, but that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Charles, any final thoughts?
Just everybody have a great week. And yeah, a lot of people in Alaska. Yeah, Alaska is a cool place though, from what I hear.
Yeah, but they do have a lot of night, right?
Yeah.
Darker for longer.
Yeah,
so I can see that.
Yeah, they do.
I probably would go crazy in Alaska.
Mhm.
But yeah, but anyway, everybody have a great week, and I guess we'll see you all next Sunday. I hopefully will be able to make it on the group next Sunday. Next Sunday, we're having a bunch of friends over for a turkey dinner, but we're having it early in the day, so probably it'll be all be over by 7 o'clock.
Okay. Just remember, you are all amazing and you are loved. You are family. We are so proud of how far you have come so far and know you will continue to grow more and more. Thank you, Michelle. Love that. Love that. Kelly says, thank you, Susan. Sun lamps help with seasonal disorders. They are great. Okay. That's good information to know.
Yeah.
Have a great week. All right, everybody.
All
Thank you.
right.
I appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry I was late, but we did it. Yay.
Yeah.
All right. See
All
you
right.
guys later.
Good night.
Good night.